Hi guys, so today was the day of a big flea market in my city, Lille, in the north of France. And I was there during 4 hours. There was lots of stuff, but you cannot get everything. You have to make choice. And I did see some pretty nice things, including some vintage World War II English aircraft parts. So here is what I did pick up. By the way, it was very heavy. So first, this Samsung GX10 digital SLR camera for 15 euros. It was sold as defective because the seller did tell the autofocus does not work. Of course, the autofocus never works when you set on manual focus. Apart from that, as far as I can tell, it is working perfectly right. So I am missing the lens cap, I am missing the data transfer cable, but you can see there is a zoom lens and it is working. I have the battery and the battery charger. It is charging the battery right now. So I think it is a pretty good deal because it is a fine little camera for that price at least, and it is still worth 200 euros on eBay. Next, from an English dude, these two items from the same seller for 10 euros each. So one more, sorry, it is only camera stuff today. You never know what you will find. So this is vintage and very rare, I believe, Contax film SLR. It is a Contax CGCM. Quite small serial number, 8174. So it is a little filthy, as you can see. The lever coating here is going away. All these screws here are not the right ones, but I can fix that. But for 10 euros, I believe it is a very, very rare thing. I did take it. Next, I saw for 10 euros. So I do not know if it is working or not at all. This Sony DCR-VX1000E. As you can see, it is a 3cc camera with a color viewfinder. So it was a semi-professional camera back in the time, and quite a nice little thing, I believe. But I have no accessories for it apart the lens hood. I have no battery, no cables, anything. So for now I did not test it. I cannot tell if it is working or not. And last but not least, and you can believe me, it was a bit to carry this thing for several kilometers in a nice grey Sony case. So for 30 euros I get this. Ta-da! Yes, a big Sony 3cc camera. Here you have the tripod mounting plate, which is quite a serious thing. And here is the beast with his zoom lens, by the way, from Fuji. So it is a Sony DXC-3000P, serial number 15799. So it is one of the first studio grade 3cc cameras, I believe. As you can see, it is pretty big. It is incredibly big, this thing. Maybe not far from 10 kilos or something like this. You have a nice viewfinder here, and you have a very nice lens. Here you have the microphone mount, articulated one here, quite nice. And another microphone here, but it is missing some cap on it. And the interesting thing with this camera is that you can put batteries in it, but I have no batteries for it. And I did test it quickly, it seems to be working. So here we are for today's pickup. I think it is not too bad. So for all of this I did spend 60 euros. So I could have taken more things, but the flea market is so big you cannot do everything anyway. It is really too big, and sometimes you have nice stuff but with a pretty expensive price, as the aircraft part I did see. It's a nice aircraft control box, but it was more than 100 euros. Apart from that, what I see quite a lot digital reflex. I see a few of them, and not a very lots of the computer scrap as the jet printers and things like this, and lots of antiques also, but I am not too much interested in it. I did not see any scientific equipment or stuff like this, but I did not do all the flea market, so you can never tell. Okay, so this thing really needs some love. So, thanks for watching, bye bye.